Everything you believe about your problems, your limits, and your failures isn't actually what you think. You've been living under a set of invisible rules, rules you never chose, rules you didn't even know existed. But here's the most shocking part. Those rules are not set in stone. They can be rewritten. And the best part, you've always had the power to change them. You just didn't know how. But today that changes. Why do some people achieve success while others stay stuck? You probably know someone who, no matter how hard they try, never seems to move forward. And you've also seen people who effortlessly seem to get everything they want. It's not about intelligence, talent, or luck. The real difference is this: reality is negotiable. What you call your life today is a set of rules you inherited from society, your family, and your environment. But what if those rules weren't real? What if you could rewrite them? The key lies in an invisible force that shapes your perception of the world, your beliefs. This isn't magic or an empty theory, it's science. Your brain has a system called the Reticular Activating System, RAS. Its function is to filter what you notice in the world based on what you consider important. An example: have you ever learned a new word and then suddenly started seeing it everywhere? It didn't appear out of nowhere. Your brain just recognizes it now because it sees it as relevant. The same thing happens with your life. If you believe the world is full of opportunities, you'll see them everywhere. But if you believe life is hard, your brain will focus on problems. Here's the real problem. Most of us don't consciously choose what we notice. We've been programmed since childhood to focus on limitations rather than possibilities. But here's the exciting part, that programming can be changed. Are you living under limiting rules? Think about it. How many times have you heard things like, "You have to work hard to be successful. Money doesn't grow on trees. You're not good enough for that." These are beliefs we've been taught, but they aren't universal truths. They are just rules someone else accepted and passed on. The good news is that you can choose different beliefs. This is what separates those who achieve the impossible from those who stay trapped in mediocrity. It's not luck or privilege. It's the ability to question established rules and create new ones. Step 1. Movement activates energy. Energy flows where there is movement. When you feel stuck, the best way to raise your vibration is to move, dance, stretch, walk, exercise. Any kind of physical movement shakes off dense energy and helps you connect with a higher version of yourself. Step 2. Surround yourself with high energy. Your environment directly impacts your vibration. Pay attention to the people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the thoughts you choose to feed. Curating your life is an art. Be intentional about what you allow into your space. Step 3. Rewrite the rules of your reality. Everything you believe about your life, your limits, and your potential comes from rules imposed by society, family, and past experiences. But here's the truth. Those rules aren't real. They are just stories you've given power to. The good news? You can write a new story. Exercise to rewrite your beliefs. 1. Identify the rule that limits you. What belief is holding you back? Second question, Ask, is this really true? 3. Replace it with a new empowering rule. Example, old rule, I have to stay at this job because it's safe. New rule, I deserve a job that makes me feel fulfilled. Step 4. Reprogram your mind for success. Your brain looks for evidence to confirm what you believe. If you think you're not enough, you'll find proof of that. But if you choose to believe you are capable and worthy, your brain will work to prove it. How to build a winning mindset. Daily affirmations. I am capable of achieving anything. Act as if you already are that person. Want success? Start behaving like someone successful. Surround yourself with inspiration. Connect with people and content that reinforce your new beliefs. Step 5. Action creates belief. Don't wait to feel ready. Clarity and confidence come after taking action. The key is to start small. Want better health? Drink an extra glass of water today. Want financial independence? Save $5 this week. Want confidence? Say hello to a stranger. Small wins create momentum, and momentum transforms your reality. The first thing you need to know is that all change starts with a single step. Inertia, that feeling of not being able to move, starts to break the moment you take action, no matter how small. The daily actions you take, even if they seem insignificant, are what eventually turn into transformative habits. Fear is not the enemy. The real obstacle is inaction. When you do nothing, fear controls you. But when you take action, even for just 60 seconds, that fear starts to fade and you take back control. For lasting change, you need one crucial thing: alignment. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions must be in harmony. If what you think and feel doesn't match what you do, achieving your goals will be difficult. How do you do that? Here's a quick guide. 1. Clarify what you want. Define clear and specific goals. 2. Reprogram your beliefs. Change the limiting thoughts holding you back. 3. Align your emotions. Use tools like visualization and gratitude to connect your emotions with your desires. 4. Take daily action. Make sure every day you do something that moves you closer to your goals. This is all about tuning into your true self and aligning with what you desire. Everything around us is energy. If you want to attract something positive, you need to raise your vibration. Negative energy can be cleared, and here's a simple ritual to release and elevate your energy. 1. Take deep breaths and ground yourself. 2. Exhale negative energy, letting go of all that limits you. 3. Charge your body with golden light, visualizing it filling you with positive energy. 4. Declare your intentions aligned with abundance and infinite possibilities. Change doesn't take years. It can happen in an instant if you properly align your mind, emotions, and energy. Transformation is a lifestyle. To maintain transformation, you need daily practice. Here's a simple 10-minute routine to stay on track. 1. Visualize your ideal life. 3 minutes. Feel as if you're already living it. 2. Gratitude. 3 minutes. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. 3. Set an intention. 3 minutes. Choose one action to move toward your goal. 4th night reflection. 1 minute. Evaluate if you stayed aligned with your desires. Also, create a positive environment by removing things that remind you of old habits and surrounding yourself with people who inspire growth. Everything you perceive as real is simply your mind's interpretation. Even physical objects, like the chair you're sitting on, are mostly empty space. Your perception makes them feel solid. If that's true for physical objects, what does it mean for the limits you believe exist in your life? Exactly. Those limits only exist because you've accepted them as real. The moment you choose to see them differently, they begin to fade. Ready to rewrite your reality? Life isn't something that just happens. It's something you create every day with your thoughts, beliefs, and focus. If you've been playing by rules you never chose, it's time to write your own. Because at the end of the day, you're not just a player in this game. You're the one holding the pen. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a like so I know you found it useful. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave me a comment below telling me what you think or if you have any questions. If you believe this could help someone, share it on your social media. Let's help more people transform their lives. Remember, we're here to grow together. See you in the next video.